Hello, For Your CNA fans, and welcome to today's episode of Newsflash Thursday. I'm your host, Miss Patty from For Your CNA, and today I want to talk to you about an article that I read recently, and it really helped illustrate just how dependent we are on our technical gadgets. This particular article was really concerning to me for a number of reasons, but there was a young man in a very poor province in China, I believe it was, but it was definitely overseas. And he did not have the money to buy the newest cell phone that he really wanted. So he turned to the black market and actually sold his kidney on the black market. Now, tragically, during this surgery, it wasn't done properly. Of course, it's, not done in a, high-end medical facility. It's the black market. They're harvesting an organ for somebody to obtain illegally for use. So during this surgery, he suffered tremendous damage that ended up ultimately affecting his one good kidney that he was left with. So yes, he did get paid for selling his kidney to purchase the newest, latest, greatest gadget. But in the process, he affected his remaining kidney to such a point that he ended up having to go onto dialysis, and ultimately it is going to end up taking his life. So this was, kind of concerning to me. And myself, I can kind of relate to this. I mean, I'm not willing to sell a kidney, obviously. But, one of the newest cell phones just came out. And, I ended up with cell phone envy. I'm looking at the cameras on the cell phone and the memory on the cell phone and all of the new apps that are out. And, sure, I want this latest and greatest tech. I think it's ultra cool. And, there's millions and millions of people out there that feel the same way. The problem is that sometimes we let our desires for the newest, latest, greatest override our common sense. And in this particular situation, it actually is going to result in death. So my question to you is, what is the craziest thing that you've ever done so that you could get the latest and greatest tech? And how important is tech in your life? I mean, most of us have a cell phone, but where do you take that cell phone with you? How integrated is that cell phone in your day-to-day life? Are you taking it to work with you? Are you looking at the cell phone, while you're being paid to work? Are you leaving it in your car and just looking at it on breaks? How integrated is that cell phone in your day-to-day life? And what would you do if all of a sudden you did not have that in your daily life? What lengths would you go to get it? So I'm interested to hear your take on this and your comments. And while I really feel for this poor young man and his family, this is absolutely tragic that this happened to him. It does kind of illustrate just how far some people would go for the latest technological gadgets. So I really want to kind of throw this back to you and get your take on it. What do you think about this situation, and what would you do for the newest, latest, and greatest if you didn't have your current technological gadget that you rely on every day? So leave the comments below in the comment section. Let me know what you think and how you feel about this. And let me know some crazy stories that you've seen or heard or even experienced yourself regarding technology and its use. Please make sure that you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Tune in for each of our other weekly series: Motivation Monday, Test Tip Tuesday, Workplace Wednesday, Newsflash Thursday, Fashion Friday, and of course, Career Spotlight Saturday. So make sure you're tuning in for each one of those. Until next time, happy caregiving.